Okay, hello Abby, hello Tobi. Thanks for joining us on the very first Scorrd sofa of the Hockey Vibes edition. Good to have you. Maybe first question, the question maybe everyone asks you. It's been what, like 5 6 months since your last official game. How have you spent the time?
You go first.
Me first? Yeah, the quarantine was. Sorry. Yeah, you can hear me? The quarantine was a bit tough for everyone with no hockey. I think what I decided to do was I put a lot of energy into keeping fit, and I started doing these actually online hit workouts with Osaka to try and connect with other people and get other people to stay in shape, because I think if you can learn anything, it's that your health is super important. So that's what I was kind of busy with during quarantine. Over to you.
Yeah, at the start of quarantine, we also had like a program which we had to follow, and we shared all our workouts and our runs with the team. And also later, I put a bit more focus on my golf career, so went actually pretty well. So I'm really happy.
So I'm announcing my retirement from hockey, and I'll be on the PGA.
Gonna be a golf pro.
Can you share some numbers about that, about your progression as a golf player?
Very good.
Was pretty decent. No, we actually went on a golf holiday for a week, Annabelle and me, and I can say that much that she always beats me.
Okay. All right. So Abby, maybe for those who don't know your story, could be nice to tell you. Yeah, you're a Red Panther now. To explain us a bit how you got here, because it's a quite interesting story.
Yeah, my story. It's a long one, but I'll try to keep it short. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I was born in England actually, so I'm first English. My family moved to Canada when I was 14, and then luckily I started playing for the Canadian team when I was 17. After playing there for I think 8 years or so, I came to play in Belgium because they have an amazing league over here. So I was super excited to come and play at a professional club level. And so I stopped with the Canadian team after a while, and kind of put my efforts into trying to become a Belgian Red Panther. And luckily enough for me, that worked out, and I made my debut for Belgium in 2019 at the European Cup, and hope to continue until Paris 2024. That's something we're really working towards now. So yeah, that is
Exciting.
the story. Yeah, it is exciting, and I think we have a really good group, and I'm super happy to be a part of it. So yeah.
Cool, cool. Yeah, we're gonna talk about the summer that's coming up, which will be very exciting. Maybe Tobi first about your career, because it's not soon to get to an end, but still you have a lot of experiences to share. I mean, played in 3 different countries, right?
Two.
Two? Okay, my bad.
No,
Okay,
don't worry. Yeah, I grew up and played my whole life in Germany since till I decided to move to Belgium 2 years ago exactly. So now my third year is starting. Still really happy at Dragons, and it's such a different experience for me because the hockey is way more professional over here, and it's good fun. We have a great team. It's a great club, and also since beginning of the year, I'm not playing in the national team anymore, which gives me lots of freedom and a lot of time to enjoy club hockey as much as I can, and I really appreciate that time and really enjoy it.
You got into coaching.
And I got into coaching with the
Inspiring
boys
you.
under 16 1 at Dragons, so
Great.
really looking forward to an amazing season.
Well, let's talk about Dragons, because obviously we got 2 Dragon players in the sofa. Maybe first easy question: what are the ambitions for next season?
First of all, we have to hope that our season can start soon,
Yeah.
hopefully. And yeah, we had some losses in our team from last season, but we also got some great new signings, and the team we trained already together. It's an amazing atmosphere. It's a high quality team, and I'm really looking forward to it. Expectations, it's pretty hard to say because literally no one really trained properly in the last, as you said, 6 months, and we will see how the season will start, but I'm pretty confident that we play a huge role in the upcoming season.
And actually, if you play at the club like Dragons, your ambition should always be to win the league, right?
if you want to say it like that, I don't agree, but obviously you feel the vibe in the team when you play hockey. You play hockey to win, especially in a team like Ranks. You play to win. It's yeah.
It's being political.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you have to. Of course, your ambition is to win and be as more successful as you want to be.
And sexy.
And sexy as
That's what you wanted to say.
But you never know. There are also other good teams, really, really good teams in the league.
Okay. Let's see if Abby is a bit more daring in her answers.
Our ambition is to win the league. No.
There you go.
No, but I think it's always good to set your goals high. And I think last season we really proved, I think, to ourselves more than anything, that we had a team that was really battling to be in the top 4 for sure. And our team hasn't changed a whole lot. We've got some really good new recruits as well. So I think, the ambition is to really keep setting our goals high. Obviously focus on each game as it is. We're definitely not going into the season overconfident, but really, we really want to put it to ourselves to play our best hockey. And I think we have a good team vibe. So hopefully that all comes together in the season and we finish well.
Okay, cool. Let's see how it will go. And maybe let's also talk about the rest of the calendar, because it's obviously a very interesting period coming up. We might not play at all. We might play a lot of hockey. How do you see, and maybe that's more for you, Abby, the entire calendar with international hockey, with a lot of tournaments coming up? How do you look forward to that?
Yeah, I think when we kind of had the original schedule for this upcoming start of the season, September until December, we had some Pro League games scheduled in there. So now it's kind of a bit fingers crossed that it can go as planned. But I was really expecting it to be super heavy with the league and then also all these extra Pro League games. Still have the mentality that will happen. But yeah, I think it will be busy balancing club and national, as it always is when you play in such a professional league. But I think the national team does quite well to take care of us and make sure we don't overtrain, and kind of gave us the mental already get ready, gave us a big break in the summer so that we are ready for this busy part of the season. So,
Right. You also have a question for each other. Maybe we can go to Tobi first.
I forgot mine, to be honest.
You forgot yours?
Let me think quickly. Abby, when are you joining the Y1 family?
yeah. I'm Osaka too. I can't. When are you joining the Osaka family?
Never.
Should be the question. No, okay, I have a question. Might put you on the spot a bit, but do you prefer playing club? Don't look so scared.
I wasn't scared about what's coming on. I put you on the spot, alright?
Do you prefer playing club in Germany or Belgium?
That's hard for him, huh?
I told you it's gonna put him on the spot.
I have to say Germany.
Yeah?
It's
I thought he was gonna
it's
go.
my closest family I have there.
Which?
Harvesthude,
Yeah, Harvesthude. Okay.
I have to say.
Do you have any tattoos of the club? Or
No.
not? Next one. It's a 2-for-1 question.
I can't tell the next. I don't want it to be public.
Oh, okay.
You can continue, right? You're on a roll. Just go for it.
What's your next
Continue.
tattoo?
My next tattoo, I actually would. Well, eventually, I think if I can keep playing for Belgium, maybe something that represents being a panther.
So a big panther on your back.
Yeah, exactly. A
Jumping
big
panther on
black
your-
panther on my back. Yeah, it all depends how long I can play for. Fingers crossed, a long time.
Still have like eight more years.
8.
Easily.
Yes, 8. I think.
But there's no fitter person than you, so
Stop
if you
it.
keep that up
Stop it.
for the next
Did
8
you hear
years.
that? Say it louder.
So I've got another question for you, Abby. If you wouldn't have a big panther tattooed on your back, and so if you wouldn't be a professional hockey player, what would be your profession? You think about that?
Life after hockey, you mean?
Yeah, or
Basically,
just
if I never was.
yeah.
I dabbled a little bit in marketing, and I studied at university to be a physio eventually, and that kind of is lingering in the back of my mind whether to go back to school or not. But for the moment, I'm giving a lot of physical trainings, especially for the youth. And I find that super interesting because I think if you learn really good movement patterns and mechanics when you're younger, then it will influence not only you being an athlete older, but it's your whole life if you're able to move properly. So I think that's something I would like to continue to explore. I'll be doing it with the youth of Dragons this upcoming season. So that's something I've kind of discovered a bit of a passion for. So that's my new adventure, I think. Yeah, I think it's super interesting, and I think you can really help a lot of people doing it.
Just think about how many young kids can't run backwards properly.
Yeah.
It's already an issue for them.
Was it an issue for you
No,
when you
never.
were young? Okay.
But if you look at like kids between 3 and 6, how
Yeah,
bad they are at
to
running.
move properly, yeah.
By the way, I need a tougher session for my under 16 boys. I said all the times are like, yeah, it's too easy for us.
Ah, okay. Boys, you heard it here. When you're crying in that session, it's because of the coach.
So your boys they get their training sessions by you?
Yeah,
Okay,
like physical trainings.
all right. And what about you, Tobi? What's your dream job outside hockey?
Dream job.
Pro golfer.
Pro golfer, or I once wrote it down in a sheet when the FIH asked us what's our dream job. I wrote down owner of an NFL franchise. This will never happen, but that would be amazing.
Okay. I hope it will
What team
happen
do you
one day.
support, actually?
Several, but actually my favorite quarterback just switched to the Patriots, so it's a thing coming up for him as well. He was injured the last 2 years, but
Who was that?
Cam Newton,
Oh yeah, he played for the Panthers.
Carolina Panthers.
Yeah. You need to watch some football.
I always watch football,
Yeah.
like every game.
Invite me over.
Yeah, Sunday nights. Starts in September.
Okay. Deal.
All right, maybe to end up, you both did the hockey drill here at the Hockey Vibes. Do you remember your score? Just to be sure to have it on tape.
321, something like that, or 100 and something lower. I don't know.
I think, Tash, you remember it?
118 was Abby, I was 116.
That was the kicks and sticks and the actual technical drill.
That's easy to remember because I beat you. So it was 24.8.
24 seconds, 0.8, yeah.
18
You were-
something?
Yeah,
No?
18.
Yeah, something like
7.
that. Okay.
18. No.
16.
I wanna
Last
do it
question.
again.
Will there be an Olympic game? Will there be Olympic Games in 2021?
I really hope, even though we're not going, but I really hope for all the other athletes that there is. I think that's something you really put for a lot of athletes, it's the ultimate goal, and I can imagine a lot of athletes have put a lot of effort, and even taking the delay of the game, I can imagine mentally that's really tough. So I really hope for them that they can figure it out.
Yeah, I really hope so. But honestly, I think it will not happen. But I really hope
Yeah.
they
If it's
do it,
safe,
but it's gonna be really tough.
Okay. Abby, Tobi, thanks a lot for being here, and we hope that we see you again at the Hockey Vibes to play with some kids and to just enjoy the summer vibes.
For
Thanks.
sure. Thank you.
Great.